I mean, there was a little percentage. We got a couple of good meetings with Detroit, and Steve Eisenman want to know every single thing about me. So, but yeah, I mean, when you saw a couple of rankings there, I wasn't that high at any of them. So yeah, it was. I'm just excited. Still, it's an unreal moment. Yeah.
What did Steve ask you? He said he wanted to know everything about you.
I mean, sure, he want to know me as a person. He want to know everything about my parents, what they did for me. So yeah, we decided to move to Mannheim. So they quit their jobs. That was a huge commitment. Yeah, it was just in total great meetings with them.
What do you know about the Red Wings?
I mean, not that much, but there's going to be a lot more to come, I think. And yeah, I mean, Mannheim and Detroit, I think they have a lot in common. They're both worker cities, so I think that's going to be easy. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to being Detroit.
How would you describe yourself as a player?
I would say a smart two-way defenseman who loves to join the rush, creating space for his teammates, but also is not afraid to play the body on the ice, I would say. Yeah.
What was the biggest improvement in your game this past season?
I'd say challenging every single day against pro. I think it was a huge step for me stepping in pro hockey, messing up with a lot of good guys in Germany. So just learn how to prepare yourselves for important games and especially playoffs games. So I think that was a huge step for myself.
Were you a Nick Lidstrom fan growing up?
I'm sure. I mean, he dominated the game, and he was also pretty physical. So yeah.
What do you think this says about German hockey and their ability to develop top talent?
I mean, it's great to present Germany here and maybe in the NHL someday. And yeah, I mean, German hockey is going in the right direction. I think we had a first rounder last year with Dominic, this season me. So and there were a bunch of young talented guys coming after me, I think.
Do you see yourself staying with Mannheim next season, or do you have to sort of make that decision later?
I think we have to settle down in a couple of meetings and figure out what's best for myself, where I can play the most, where I can learn the most, and where I feel comfortable, I think.
What was the first thing that went through your mind when you heard your name?
I had no idea. I was just shocked. My hands are shaking, my legs were so shaking, and I looked to my mom, and she was so shocked. I think she was way more nervous than I am before. Yeah, and it was great to have them around here.
What is your mom's name?
Sabine.
You had mentioned that they had quit their jobs. They obviously thought that if you were only 13 that you must have been very talented and had a chance to be in this position.
I mean, honestly, when you play in Germany, it's not that usual that you be drafted someday. I mean, and it was just making a step going to Mannheim. Mannheim is one of the top organizations in Germany. That was the biggest step for myself and at that moment. So yeah, and that was a huge commitment that my parents made. So yeah, I'm just happy to pay a little bit back now.
How much did it help you playing in the men's league? Did that really help you progress last season?
Sure, I mean, they're all so experienced. Some of them won a cup, some of them won German championships, and some of them have over 700 NHL games. I think it was the perfect opportunity for myself, challenging, getting better as a player, but also I think it's very important getting better as a person. And just hanging around with all those experienced guys, getting to know their family, that was a huge step for myself as a person, I would say.
Going back to the combine, were the Red Wings one of the teams that seemed the most interested in you, just from all the questions you talked about?
In the end, I would say yes, because there was the longest meeting I had at the combine. It was about 40 minutes, and it was the last meeting. So I think that's gonna stuck in my memories for a long time. And yeah, in the end, I think there was just a little percentage being drafted by Detroit, but I think in the end it went out pretty well.
Did Steve say anything to you up on the stage? Or?
He said just be calm and enjoy the moment, because my hands were so shaking, I was so sweaty, and yeah, I mean it's just a fun experience being here.
What's it like to wear this jersey? I mean, being 6th overall.
Yeah, I mean it's insane. I can't describe it in words. So yeah. So.
What jobs did your parents quit?
They are in a managing position of an old folks' home, so they're taking care about old people. And I think we can move anywhere in Germany, so they will all find new jobs. But yeah, I mean that's not normal. Going from a safe job, save money to the unknown, and build up a new journey. So I think in the end it was the right decision. They made new friends. They have a perfect job. We have a nice house there. Yeah.
Did you have a pick in mind where you might go, where you might end up?
I would say somewhere between 15 and 20. I would say that was I hoping to, but now it's a little bit different. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy about that.
How did you get started playing hockey in the first place?
When I was 5, we had the chance in kindergarten to jump on the ice once a week, and after a couple of times, I got a little piece of paper in my stall from the hockey organization in Erfurt, my hometown. And yeah, on the next Monday I went there, we skated around with all those pros, and it was such a phenomenal feeling, and it was great atmosphere skating around with your idols, I would say, your role models. So that was the first touch. I fell in love with hockey, I would say.
Have you been to Detroit?
Not yet, but it's going to be pretty soon, I think.
Are you looking forward to development camp? I mean, just to kind of get a feel for the place.
Sure, I mean, I got my equipment here in Vancouver. Looking forward to be on the ice next week and challenging on the ice again. I think it's going to be a perfect opportunity, getting better in the off season.
You also had the chance to play in the men's world championships this year. What was that experience like, playing against some guys who you may see some advantage?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it was great to mess with some of the best guys in the world, and I think I did a pretty good job. There was a first game, exhibition game in Mannheim. I was a little bit nervous, got toe dragged by Kane. At that moment, I realized, okay, it's just play your game, be simple, play simple hockey, I think, and I would say I finished pretty strong, and yeah, it was just a great feeling, and even on the World Championship, yeah, it was great too.
Moritz, we know you like your fashion. Is there any thought into why you went with the bow tie tonight?
I just want to get that German thing going, because Dominic wears last year a bow tie too, I think, and I think it fits perfect to my suit, so yeah, that's why.
What are the parts of your game that you think you're going to need to improve on to take that next step to get to the NHL level at some point?
Probably acceleration. That's one of the key points for this summer, getting quicker in the first 3-4 steps, and especially then I think getting shot through. I think it's a little bit more difficult in North America because the blue line is way further than it is in Europe, so that's going to be a big challenge.
At any point throughout this process were you contacted by notable players in German hockey, like the Christian Ehrhoffs of the world, people who came over to North America in years previous? Did they contact you at all throughout this process?
I mean, sure, some of them send a quick message, but all in all, everybody said you have to make your own experience, you have to enjoy it by yourself, and yeah, I mean, it's an amazing moment for myself. So yeah, but there are some messages coming for sure.
Did you have a favorite NHL player?
Sure. I mean, Roman Josi is one of my biggest idols. I would say he's leading away in Nashville already. He's taking huge responsibility. Also, a very smart two-way defenseman, I would say. Yeah.
Just a quick question: do you speak French at all?
No.
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 With you had said that you thought you would go like 15, 20. Do you feel like there's anything in particular that you've done over the past, we'll say between the championship at Mannheim and the World Championships, to really separate yourself to give you the opportunity to be selected at this point?
I don't think so. It was great meetings, and I think being a great hockey player is one side, but being a great character is the other thing, and I think I can combine both pretty well. So maybe that's why. But in the end, I have no idea.
Have you ever dog sled before, or into dog sledding?
No, not at all.
That's good.
What's the rest of this night going to be like for you? Is it a big relief that this out of the way, or?
That would be a nice dinner probably after the draft with my whole family, my agency, and then I think we're gonna go somewhere, partying a little bit. I think that moment you have to celebrate. It's just once in your life, so yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome.